Adele superfans think the famous singer dropped some major clues about the release date of her upcoming album. The 33-year-old will be releasing her hotly anticipated fourth studio album, 30, on November 19. Adele dropped the hint that the album was coming with projections spotted across the globe that lit up major landmarks with the number 30. But some eagle-eyed fans think the biggest clue comes in the name of the album. While 30 follows the same pattern as her previous albums, 19, 21, 25, the age she was when she wrote them, math whizzes worked out that the month and date of the release equals 30. Adele's album 30 release date is 11/19. 11 plus 19 is 30. Amazing, wrote one fan on Twitter. While other fans look to another Grammy Award-winning artist's actions as a clue of Adele's album release date. Taylor Swift moved the remake of her hit 2012 album Red from November 19, 2021. But the Wildest Dreams singer took to social media on September 30th to announce that the updated album will instead arrive a week earlier, on November 12, 2021. She tweeted, "Got some news that I think you're gonna like. My version of Red will be out a week earlier than scheduled, including the 4-disc vinyl, on November 12th. Can't wait to celebrate the 13th with you and our new/old autumn heartbreak album." Adele's Ride or Die fans thought Taylor moved the date so she wouldn't compete with Adele's first album release in 6 years. One fan took to Twitter to share the theory. Adele announced the album release date is in fact 11/19, proving that's the reason why Taylor moved the Red date. So funny how some fans were saying Taylor would never do that and she has no competition. While announcing 30's release, Adele revealed she sobbed relentlessly during her split from husband Simon Konecki. In a heartfelt and candid post today, she described her inner turmoil following her split from charity boss Simon, 39. The superstar admitted the grief inspired her new album 30 as she detailed exactly what it meant to her being able to write it during such a hard time in her life. In the moving post, the Londoner said, "I was certainly nowhere near where I'd hoped to be when I first started it nearly 3 years ago. Quite the opposite actually. I rely on routine and consistency to feel safe, I always have. And yet there I was knowingly, willingly even, throwing myself into a maze of absolute mess and inner turmoil. I've learned a lot of blistering home truths about myself along the way. I've shed many layers but also wrapped myself in new ones. Discovered genuinely useful and wholesome mentalities to lead with, and I feel like I finally found my feeling again. I'd go as far as to say that I've never felt more peaceful in my life." The mom of one continued, explaining how the album became a friend to her, "And so, I'm ready to finally put this album out. It was my ride or die throughout the most turbulent period of my life. When was writing it, it was my friend who came over with a bottle of wine and a takeaway to cheer me up." She went on to list the type of pal the album was to her, before concluding that it was that friend who no matter what, checked in on me even though I'd stopped checking in with them because I'd become so consumed by my own grief. She finished, "I've painstakingly rebuilt my house and my heart since then, and this album narrates it. Home is where the heart is. The singer, who is now dating Rich Paul, previously revealed the impact the divorce had on her son Angelo and said she hoped the album would be a relationship guide for him. Adele and Simon began dating in 2011 and had their son in 2012. She was incorrectly reported to have married him in 2016 after she called him "my husband" at the Grammy Awards in 2017. The first single from 30, "Easy on Me", will be released October 15 at midnight. We pay for your stories. Do you have a story for the Sun Showbiz team? Email digishowbiz@thesun.co.uk or call us direct on 02077824220. We pay for videos too. Click here to upload yours.